Hi, I'm Fallen from Team Colonslash. I'm doing a demo review of our Week 1 official against Animate eSports. This is the second map, Granary. We just won the first map, which was Gully Wash, 4-3 I believe. So I'm on tick 377 and I'm going to begin in 3, 2, 1. We came up with a tactic literally 30 seconds before our official, where our den man would go top, our soldiers would go bottom left, and our den man would drop down to our soldiers, so that's what we plan to do on this mid-fight. So we're rolling out, obviously, soldier equalising, pain training, and our roaming soldier just normal jumping. He's going to go left with us for this round. I think he'll go right next round. So I'm expecting our stemmer man to jump down here. He hasn't so far, so I'll look up to him in a second. Still don't see him, and he actually turns out he died trying to get out. He took stickies quite early on and some spam damage and died quite early. So really we should be looking to get out here, but we stay into the fight because we do get jumped straight away by 2 soldiers. I get out of position here. Once again, we can see their combos moving across to the right and I'm completely out of position, disconnected. All of my team on the left of the coup crates, so I can do nothing here. I take out my crossbow for a quick spam, miss it, but we kill both their soldiers, so we do choose to stay in. But I once again disconnected and tried to go for some stupid crossbow heals, so now we've got to back out. Once again I go in trying to get a crossbow on one of our flying players, but track goes down and I realise, yeah, enough's enough, let's get out. Finally Will goes down, so I head back to try and meet up with Genmix. I'm quite confident they won't try and chase.
Time has been added.
So we've got another advantage, so we're going to try and push out of this as soon as all our players are up. Once again we're on 90% now, and their medics just spawned, so we know we've got 90% advantage. I'm already looking to move straight away. Meet up with my pocket soldier. We've got the Uber, so we're going to move into yard. I'm actually going to go into the right yard and push through to the left, just because we don't want to get forced on the shutter doors where we can't see any sticky traps or soldiers spamming us straight away. So we know yard's right's clear, and here we go, we're going to move into the left yard. Our den man's spamming from the left while our soldiers moving forward, so they're split up, which isn't going to let us do as much damage as we would have hoped. But we do manage to get our soldier, which is enough for us. We've still got the Uber, so we can push into mid-fight. Once again, we're going to go ramp room, because I personally believe it's a lot easier to get out of without forcing the Uber. It's not quite as choky. So we're going to go in, take it slowly again, try not to pop the Uber, just get another choke point for free. And once again we're in. Ideally, I should have looked left there just as I came out. I should have let me see any damage that's coming and hopefully dodge it, surf a rocket, or something like that. Doesn't matter though, as nothing happened. So now we're going to move through onto the point, and we've gained the point for free. We haven't popped the Uber, but now they've got the Uber, so we can't do much. But overall, it was a good play because we've gained 2 choke points, which is potentially 2 Uber fights without having to use our Uber. Once again, we've got a pick as well, quite early on the mid fight, so we're going to keep going. We're going to go into them on right yard to try and force them to pop the Uber, or make them back out with the momentum we've got. Take a stupid pipe, so I'm ready to pop my Uber, but I'm not forced. We actually find out they're in left yard, quite aggressive, so we do try and get behind them. We aren't quick enough. Jack gets a scout, but then he goes down, so we kind of think, no, we'll back off, fight this another time when we've got all players up. So we're just going to hold here for a while, see if we can get any spam. Demo comes out quite aggressive, can't make anything of it. They get really aggressive in left yard, so I told Tom to go and help out. I come over to try and heal him, and he goes really far, really in, and now I'm kind of left in no man's land. I called Tom to come back in the left yard, we're going to push straight away, now we've got a pick. But there's a bit of lack of communication, he doesn't hear, and he tries to go right yard. I stupidly walk backwards, soldier nuts me, kills Tom. So we get out, we're going to hold mid-fight. That was purely down to lack of communication on both my part and Tom's part. The idea was that we'd take a soldier and probably a scout, whatever was fighting in ramp room, through their far left, and push into them before they could really recuperate. Didn't quite work out as planned, and said that soldier potentially would have killed me. He should have forced me, really. I got lucky that Tom took 2 rockets for me. So we're back up onto mid, 2 players down, sidestep's going down, but he's got a pick, which will keep us alive here, I think. Scouts around ramp room, no one else is on the left side, so he's still in. They're now way far in left hand side. We've got 2 picks though, 3 picks. And their combo's backed off ramp room. We're going to push straight through them with us, take the scout on the soldier that's already with us. Keep on pushing them, hopefully try and get into ramp room. Let's get we're in right yard now. They're backed out all the way. We're going to keep going, our soldier's going to get into their faces, hopefully. Checking the stickies, there we go, we're through. They pop first, which is great for us. We can now block them. I don't pop my soldier because he's not looking in, there's no need to spread the Uber, and now that soldier's going to get caught in no man's land, but nope, our soldiers are backed out. Both of them, I'll just show what happened there, both of them thought I would single on the other soldier, so they both backed out of the fight. If any one of them had stayed in, we would have been fine. They would have dropped their Uber slightly sooner than us, and we would have had the positional advantage, but the lack of communication, which is something that's regularly happening, our soldiers are thinking someone else is going to single the Uber, means that we lose that fight. I died because I'm way out of position, and the soldier kills me before I can actually do anything about it. Thankfully we get that soldier pick, so we're still in with a chance, but we have also lost a scout. And here we go. It's a moment of stupidity here. You see Drax shooting himself twice on the wall, so that's another player out for the count. Tom's down as well. We're now 4 up versus 5, so we're going to lose mid definitely.
Alert! The control point is being captured.
Oh, we have actually got back cap. Looks like a promising back cap.
Time has
Yep.
been added.
So me and whoever I spawned with didn't forward spawn. I'm stuck in forward spawn now.
Captured.
Nothing I can do about it. There we go. Soldier and demo man now. I can walk out of forward spawn. Not sure it's going to matter, so Sidestep goes down. So they're going to recap second. I go for a cheeky little arrow, it doesn't do anything. Oh, look, soldier comes just after I shoot it. Typical. We're in left yard, but we shouldn't be. We need to move across to right yard. We don't get that chance, so I'm going to call to back off in a moment. Or I'm going to call to go more aggressively. Really, we should be backing out here. We're going to get caught off in right yard. There we go. I'm stuck alone. They're going to push out on me. There's already a soldier on top of me. Hit him once. It's not going to be enough, though. No, I'm going to go down. So now we're 3 down again. But this time we really have got no chance. They're all up, full Uber. So we're probably looking to lose mid-fight.
Alert! The control point is being contested.
So, I'm up again. Gonna hold the left yard. We know they've got full advantage, so we're going to put some sticky traps up, but we're going to hold quite defensively. We're pretty confident we can pop them quite early on and not get picked. So we stay in, there we go, force the Bubo, we're out of the fight. They're going to keep pushing into us a little bit. I'm not sure why I'm so far forwards there. I think I thought there was still a player out. They've come really far aggressive. The deadman's way overextended here. I'm just going to dodge some pipes at really close range, which is really easy to do. You should understand the basic positioning. There we go. Soldiers down. Scouts rushing me though, and there we go. I don't quite get down. We shouldn't have been able to let that scout through. Perhaps it's my fault for being quite aggressive with my positioning, but it's a bit too late. We've got the picks though, so we're going to be able to push out into mid if we can clean up these last 2. There we go. Soldier down, just the medic, and medics. Oh, scout goes down, but so does their medic. So we're moving to mid. Me and Gemma's going to spawn, so we're probably going to go straight away instead of waiting for the forward cap.
Our control point is being captured.
Gemix AFK. That's always good to an official. So now we're just going to wait for the forwards, I think. Yeah. I changed my hat here, but it doesn't work. So I changed my class instead, which is a bit annoying. I lost 25% advantage, including the downtime. So, well, all's fair. I can move into mid and see what's happening there. I want to hold aggressively on ramp room. I know they've got just a tiny bit of advantage, but actually looks like it's equal. So we want to see if we can get a pit. We've got a better position to spam here from here, in my opinion. You're a lot more sheltered, and you can get a lot of damage out through that spam hole. I can dance around and dodge pipes all day, really. Occasionally I will get hit, but sadly our team doesn't quite agree with me, so we've called the charge. We think, oh, they've got an advantage, so we're going to back off a little bit more defensively. We're confident we'll get the Uber though. And there we have it. So now we're going to look to start getting a pick before we push. Something I personally prefer to do, just to make sure that you actually win the fight. kind of gives you a psychological advantage as well if you're pushing on an advantage instead of pushing completely equal. But it's Granary, so it's stalemate, so we'll play it very slowly if we want to. Granary is probably one of our worst maps, so we're very careful when playing it. So I tried to buff our soldier we could jump in, didn't quite work out that way, and force, so we're just going to screw it, we're going to walk in. I take a rocket though early, as we should move on that soldier, but miscommunication again. I'm not really sure what's going on. Wasted time clearing those stickies, I could have just popped through, but once again we're not going to be able to really use that as something to push on. I've taken a lot of damage here, so we've got to be careful. Once again, bad position from me. I probably shouldn't have been so far forwards, but I was trying to enable my team to get aggressive. Got the health, so all's equally in. We can get aggressive, get a pick. Still just waiting for that pick. Hopefully we'll get it soon. We didn't get the pick, so we decided to walk in. I think we got called a bit of damage out. We've actually walked in for free. I'm not quite sure how, but they haven't popped Uber. Fans out there in left yard, so we're going to get spammed a lot. Hopefully we'll win the spam fight. Force their Uber first. We lose a scout, which isn't good for us, but we've still got yard, so we're quite happy with our position. And there we go, we've got both their scouts, so we're going to push far left. It's probably one of my favourite pushes on Granary. I actually believe it gives you more room to manoeuvre, and you don't get forced quite as early. So see, we've walked in straight away. If we'd gone through the shut doors, we'd have had to pop straight away. We've made them pop first, which is even better. I haven't popped yet at all, and we're going to go in now and try and catch that demo man. But I think I should get forced there on Tom. We've got the point here for now, and we're going to keep on going on. I think we're going to go. I want to go left, but I don't want to go right, so we're getting a bit split up, and we lost our demo man. So we're not going to push at all here, I don't think. We're going to spam bit. We should be getting out because things could go wrong quickly, and there we go. That was a really close encounter with a pipe. I do like to play things risky like that. We should be in garage. We should have been a long time ago, as he tried to see me move into it. Here we are, actually building on a scout. We actually took a heavy, so we'll take a demo man first up top, followed by a heavy. The idea the demo man will try and force their Uber quite early on, and the heavy will come in just as our Uber fades. So 80%, we're going to start moving up top. Nope. We should be moving up top really, just trying to push straight away, just in case they don't have it and we can drop their medic. But we wait till we got Uber, which is probably not in our favour. We did notice they only had 90%, so here we are. We're going to go on the demo man now, through the top. Try and milk as long as possible. They pop straight away, which is great for us. We can try and stay in, our demo doesn't. Should have, in my opinion. And here we go, our heavy's in, but he's going to get focused. We're going to fade first. There's a sniper. I'm really struggling here. There's not much I can do. Thankfully, our heavy goes down to the floor, so I can try to, but he dies before I can get there. We're going to wipe it, purely just because we had no one jumping in when our heavy moved in. Had someone gone in at the same time as our heavy, or before, it would have caused the distraction that we needed to get into the fight. So we've got 2 spawners, so we're going to probably try and do something at least on second, even though it's only getting 1 pick. Now I spawned as well, and Will gets a scout pick. We're not going to be happy with that though. We're going to give them the point. Hold middle and hopefully win that fight. We know they've got a huge advantage though, so we're going to hold in our ramp room. Pardon me. Okay, we're going to hold on the point. We should be in ramp room. That's the safest place to be when you've got disadvantage. It allows you to get out and potentially re-push through the top when you get Uber, if they give you enough time to get the Uber. Now we're holding in a much better place. I can get out if I need to. I can still provide a lot of heals, and I can get out either side. Our soldiers go aggressive. I'm not quite sure why. They should be building with me. He's back, but I go down because no one called. They weren't so far. Had our soldier not left me there, probably would have been alright. But I kind of got stranded in no man's land. So we're going to have 3 spawners in 10 seconds. Should really give them room to push into our second point for free. But we'll see what happens. So they're going right, interesting. And for me, I never go right unless I really have to. It's just too small and choky. Had Gemmix been waiting in yard, he potentially could have forced them quite easily. We're going right just to try and spam because they're particularly looking for us to go left. So going right just allows us to have a little advantage. As you can see, the dead man's no idea what's going on. He's expecting us to go left. He's got a sticky trap up most likely. So that's, we didn't get any picks. In fact, we actually got picked. So wasn't the best plays for us, but oh, there we go. We got a scout pick at least, which means Will is also stuck behind them. So Will's probably going to play annoyance, try and just keep the 1 second for as long as possible, get us time to build the Uber. And we're going to hold close. I just like holding close left. I think gives you a lot more space to get the Uber in time, unless they push close left, which is what they're going to do straight away. We hear they called right left, so I should be moving out. I don't. I take 2 rockets and I'm dead. So we're going to lose this point now. Not much we can do. There we go, we lost. We're going to go in, try to do the same thing on mid-fight. Well, I'll wait and see. So, on the last fight, really, I shouldn't have been close left. As soon as I heard them call the Uber, I should have moved to the right hand side. That would have given me potentially a tiny bit more time to get a little more heals out, or potentially even get the Uber. It's only 10 seconds away, which is completely possible. So we're going to go top. I'm going to meet our demo man. Tom's going to jump from top, and Drax going to jump from the far right hand side. The idea is to really kind of gank their medic as quick as possible. We got our scout already, which is great for us. I'm cleaning up them before we go out. Both their soldiers on the left, which is a bit of a thorn on our lands. It doesn't allow us to do much, but Tom comes to our rescue. Sorry, Drac, and we move out far left. We're now really deep, so we've got to get picks. Otherwise, we're not going to be able to get out in time. If we do get the picks, we're going to stay in. There we go, moving across the point now. We're quite confident. I'm aggressive, so I'm going to shout. We're going to leave our scout on 1 scout on the point. Everyone else is going to push, but they both stay for cap points. Nope, there we go. 1's gone. This just gives us more momentum. We can move into second now. We've got more players than them, a much better advantage.
Alert. The control point is being captured.
So they're far right, so we can spam them a little bit. We should be able to go straight to last. We've just got momentum. We know they've got Uber, or they're about to get it because their medic didn't die. But thankfully, our momentum should be able to carry us through. I get disconnected, pop the Uber quite late, quite early on, so we can't do much. We need to get out straight away. They've got a huge advantage. I'm staying in. There's no reason to stay in right now. There's nothing we can do about it. I fade. I might be able to get out of this, just to some quite lucky positioning. Wasn't skillful. And yeah, we've only lost 2 players, so this is workable on Granary. You can definitely hold this. But we've moved everyone onto this garage. Now when they push us, we've got nowhere to go but backwards. There's no space to manoeuvre. So we're probably going to lose this straight away. I'm going to call to go top so I can spam on them, but with everyone on left, it's not going to work. I get desk positioned, so nope, we actually managed to hold it. That's quite stupid really. They should have been able to push onto quite easily because we had no one to hold. Tom goes down to a sniper, so I'm going to need a scout to build. And I'm probably going to ask... Oh no, Will's gone spy, so Tom will probably come back as soldier. So, oh, Will goes down. He's going to try spy again. He seems to have a love with spy at the moment. We've got the Uber, so we're going to wait for Will to choose his off-class. We're going to wait, try and get a pick maybe, but we're not going to be particularly playing aggressively. There's no need. We've got all the time in the world. They can't push on Granary. It's really hard to push out with just 1 player. You need an advantage, more advantage, like a Uber advantage and a player advantage. We're going to go up top now. Will's actually gone heavy. So the plan this time will be to have our soldiers or someone else jumping in just before our heavy comes in to distract them. We're going to go once again with just the dem man. So before our heavy actually gets here this time, we know he's going to get here on time, and we're in. It's quite a late pop considering, but we're going to go on with the heavy slightly earlier. I want our soldiers to jump now, but they don't, so it's probably not going to work out very well for us. But that soldier gets caught out and Ubered, and we could get one pick. Jack also gets the medic, so we're going to move in and we'll play on this. It's definitely completely possible. Second pick, here we go, this is our fight already. And that's 1-1. We got quite lucky there with that soldier pick, and then the pick on the medic, just because that soldier wasn't flashed. If the medic would have been close, we would have lost that again. Our soldier should have gone from a different exit because I didn't manage to flash on our heavy for as long as possible. And I don't think I managed to give him the full buff with crit heals because that just spread the Uber. Let's see what we do here. We're gonna go right again. I guess it worked last time, so we're quite happy. Tom's a little bit slow, which isn't good on a rollout, especially of this importance. It's still only 1-1. We've got a lot further out, so we're going to focus that soldier that's on top of us, so me and Gemix can walk out. That's where our spam's going to come from. Gemix is forced to drop down, but we have got 2 picks, both soldiers, so... Sorry, soldier and demo man. So once again, we're going to get really aggressive here. We're going to leave 1 scout to cap, and we're going to push everyone straight away. We should be able to potentially kill their medic here, and it depends how fast they are. By this time, they're probably already out, so we're not going to get a medic pick, but we'll get second easily, so we're happy with this. There's still 2 down. Gemix is going to go on. We're going to go on. Got a scout to cap. That's all we need. We can force their Uber and potentially keep our own Uber without them to pop. Once again, we force it. I want to go in. Bit of miscommunication, but we did manage to pop that Uber. I didn't drop it, which is fine. We've got a huge Uber advantage here. Still 2 or 3 seconds left. We don't get any picks with it though, which is not great. So we go. Medic down. Demon's weak as well. Demo down as well. 3 picks. This is our fight already. That was bad positioning from me. We've actually lost that purely based on my positioning. 3 of us, 2 of us were on the point and I was just off the point, and 1 soldier could spam on all 3 of us, taking us down. If I just played on the other side of the pipe, that soldier potentially would have spammed me. I would have been able to heal without getting damaged, and we would have been a lot better off. Jack Grice for back cap doesn't quite work. Because we've got such a high cap, we're going to get really aggressive here, and we're going to push probably unubered. Just because we know that we just have to spam them, get them off the point, and 1 person can just walk on it. Sure, a scout failing to build up 4 times there. They're close, we're going to push into them. Nope. I want to push into them because I know that advantage. I'm not sure what I'm doing up here, it's a stupid place to be. Here we go, we're walking in. Just spamming that point. We know we can walk in, we've got equal Ubers. There you go, scouts in with us now. Finally we can move. Medic's already backed out, so we've got heal advantage. This is stupid, I shouldn't be crossbowing, but I got it out. I feel like I have to do something. We've got another pick. This is ours now, truly. Yeah, 2 more picks. We just have to spam the point. They have to play around it, and they know it. There we go. Once again, I shouldn't have been on the point there. It's big greedy of me, wanting cap points. Didn't even get them in the end. Let's see what we do here. I think we go top again just because it's still working quite nicely. Yeah, top again. See, Tom did drop his pain train a little bit early there. I didn't quite manage to heal on that. Sorry, a little bit late. 3 of us, 4 of us even, have spammed on this top. I've gone down. There shouldn't ever be 4 people on balcony. It just provides a spam spot. I couldn't walk out because of the amount of people on balcony. And then the soldier just jumped on top of me because I couldn't have that space to move around that I needed. So we've got wiped here. It's a really bad situation for us, and it's going to cost us dearly, I think. They'll definitely have second at least, and potentially have to push on to last. The medic's going to spawn at the same time as me, so we should be able to hold on to last. They've actually only just started building, which was really bad for them. Had we known this, we definitely would have pushed. We're aggressive on any map. But obviously it's hard to know when you spawn at the same time, then they aren't building straight away. We're holding close left. It's my favourite strategy. Will's just gone down, which is not too bad. We've got a scout as well, so they won't push. Like I said, we hold close left. I just think it gives you more space to space to move about. Only downside is if they go close left, but without us having Uber, in which I just need to get away from them as fast as possible. But if they push close left while we're here, we can spam them, and we don't have to pop straight away because of that wall. If they push right, they should pop their Uber quite early on, and we'll just hang on to ours for as long as possible, and potentially clean up when their Uber fades. So, a bit of a stalemate here. Surprised we don't have a sniper, really. It's completely viable in a stalemate like this. They've actually got a sniper now, so we've got to be careful. We don't know, I don't think, quite yet. But still just waiting on that pick. We're quite happy to wait all day. We're winning. We're not going to push out on them. It's Granary. It's impossible to do 6 on 6. If I was in the team personally right now, I'd actually be just pushing with our Uber, try and get force out. I don't like waiting forever. But we've got a sniper now to hopefully counter their sniper. Whether that works or not remains to be seen. They're pushing in right now completely unubered, so this is what I'd like to do. They popped first, which is quite bad for them. Puts us in a much better position. We've got the sniper pick as well now, so we're a player up, 2 players up. We've got a second pick with the sniper. Deman's stuck in, he's going to go down surely. Yeah, Demo's down, 3 picks advantage, purely because they had to pop Uber first. Our soldier's gone top. I'm not sure why our Demo's looked left. Really? Oh, that's why. There's a scout behind us. Probably got called as my bad for faulty positioning, but really there should have been someone pushing left to kill that scout. He shouldn't have been able to walk that far forwards. We need to be pushing across the point, which I don't think we are. But we get the cap, so that's alright. So we've still got 3 picks, including the medic, so we'll have advantage here, assuming someone gets me to build, which is unlikely. Nope, I saw one with a scout. They're 2 up, so our damaging classes that are actually on mid should be able to push forwards. No, they're quite weak. So I'll hold on in the yard till I get there, and we'll push straight away, hopefully. 4 spawners, we're just going to hold in second. We shouldn't be, we should be moving out into yard. There's no reason to be holding. There we go, I've made the call, I want to go out into yard. Nothing here. 1 soldier, but he's got to back out. We should be able to get even more aggressive. We can apply a lot of pressure here. We know they're not all in place. There we go, we've got a soldier pick. Now we're going to get really aggressive. We're going to look to push straight away. We know we've got an Uber advantage, so spamming straight away. We'll push in from around 80%. That's when I'll start to commit. So I'm still hoping to be in a place where I can get out. Yeah, there you go. 90%. I'm quite happy with this. I want to go top. Soldier doesn't quite agree with me, so we're going to go bottom. Nope, we are moving top now. Bit late, really. Yeah, I've moved bottom now just because we can get out for free. Deman's here, the medic's here. I'm going to pop this Uber. Hope we can get the medic. Yep, medic goes down, so that's perfectly fine for us. We've got Uber advantage, their medic's down again. Deman's down as well now, so we just can clean up. We can leave 1 scout capping and camp their forward reset. I go down because of a really lucky soldier bomb. Once again, I was probably a little bit too far forwards. I didn't realize the soldier was there. That was my mistake. I should have waited for our soldier and Denman to go through the choke point so they could see what's going on. It's once again another reason why I don't like pushing right hand side. In my opinion, the left side's always better. You've got more space to move around, more visibility, and you've got the option of going left if you want to as well, which is a lot better to do, especially if they have camp mid, because they could be hiding a sniper in forward reset. Well, in the forward spawn door open, so we've got a sniper, spy or heavy. We'll find out which in a second. For some reason our demo wants heals. Okay, we're going to go with a heavy, so once again we're going to push with that dem man at the top. Well, that's the most likely outcome. Soldier misses the ammo pack. As you can see, this is Division 2. We're really good players. We should build a garage, play it safe. They can't get to me here, so we're quite happy. Our heavy should be hiding, but he's probably a tiny bit too far forwards, in my opinion. So we now know they've got another heavy. We heard their call. So we're going to focus the medic still, and we're going to try and have an Ubered heavy be Ubered heavy fight. Our medic gets spotted, our demo heavy even, which isn't good for us. We like to play with the element of surprise. but we're going to go in anyway, regardless. That heavy's behind us in a really, really bad position because I've got Uber. Our demo gets 2 picks. I'm going to stay in Uber our heavy so he can have a Ubered v unubered heavy on fight on their heavy, and there we go. 4 picks without us even having to worry about anything. I shouldn't drop down here, but it doesn't matter. We've got the picks, and that's our game. Purely horrible positioning from their heavy. You should never ever be in that room. So once again, top, we probably shouldn't do it. We know that soldier's going to bomb. I'm actually going to be a little on passive aggressive, but it does mean our demo's going to go down, as you'll see in a second. I realise the soldier's going to bomb. There you go, there's his first rocket, second rocket down. Gemix has lost that soldier that I knew was going to come. I should have called that. I know I didn't call that, and as a result, we lost a dem man to it. I don't know why I'm firing these arrows. I'm probably hoping to get a lucky pick. It's actually going to put me out of position. There's an arrow on the medic. Doesn't connect the second one, and that's really bad for me. If I'd have just left as soon as our demo had gone down, we would be able to fight on last. But now they've got, what, 100% advantage on us. We'll potentially lose second here straight away. Sorry, last straight away. Uber v Uber.
Time has been added.
So I'm finally up. They've got Uber, and we haven't even started setting up really. No buffs out. They should be moving in straight away, in my opinion, just because I've only just spawned, so we haven't got the buffs out. But they don't. Another bit of passiveness I don't quite believe in. They're in now. They're paying top, so I'm just going to sit around left, live for as long as possible, try and arrow our heavy, but quite frankly, that was a catastrophically bad arrow. I'm going to bot the point because no one else is doing it, but I sort of just get there in time. So now I'm sitting in a really spamful area. I'm really weak. I'm going to go down. There we go. 3-2. So we now choose to go left-hand side because we know that's what's going to bomb us. And our demo doesn't want to go top anymore. He's quite sad at this time because he's getting bombed constantly. So we'll go left. But I don't think we'll be able to move out as fast as we hope. They've got their momentum now, which on Granary is really, really important. It means so much having momentum. It's a psychological thing. I think most players and teams underrate, even in the higher divisions. So I'm actually expecting our heavy demo to jump down again. He doesn't. Soldier's jumped me, and I'm in a really bad place now. Both their soldiers are around me. No one's actually gone on me, so I should be able to escape here, but I'm a bit slow. I was hoping someone would meet me, but no one did. I'll go out into yard, thinking someone's going to come around the room. Nope, Tom's gone down. Now I've met the dem man, once again doing something I shouldn't be doing. I should have just backed out straight away. Thankfully Will does kill him, that's why I was going to meet him. So, Will's just going to go in here, going to get another pick. Yep, we've got the mid-fight. That was really lucky, really well played from Will. And we're both going to taunt because we're awesome. It's not actually going to affect the game. We get Uber comfortably. So, it's a perfectly fine thing to do. And we're just going to start building just to make sure we get that Uber without them being able to push. He's watching the left and I'm watching the right. This just watches us make sure they can't come in without us spotting them. They shouldn't really be able to push in. If they did, they would die because we've got players coming in now. We're going to push straight away. Probably should have been a bit quicker, really. We could have just left the one scout on the point. I could have been in ramp room ready to push already, but it's not particularly going to have any bearing on the game. Tom's only just got here now, so the scouts rushed in really stupidly. He ran through 4 heavies. Sorry, 3 heavies, classes, not 4. Just to get a medic pick. It's never going to happen. It's a really, really stupid play. So now we've got 2 picks. We've actually got Uber advantage as well, so we should really be able to force this. Yeah, we're going to go straight into the left-hand side. They haven't got Uber yet, so we should be able to get the medic. That's going to be our priority. Making sure that medic doesn't get Uber. We're quite slow. We don't go over there quick enough. Get a soldier. Medic's going to get the Uber, but he's stuck out. There's no way he can get to the point, which is just enough. I just tried to blood demo there, so we couldn't sticky. Don't think it actually was required. We'd already got the cap by the time I got there. So body blocking is another thing actually that a lot of medics don't underrate. When you got the Uber, you can do whatever you like, they can't stop you. I just used mine to try and block the den man there, and potentially it could have won us the round. In that game, I think it actually had no bearing whatsoever. It's 4-2 now, so we're getting a little bit ahead of ourselves. There's not much time left on the clock. We're quite comfortable that we've won. And how things are going to go wrong now. We're going left again because it worked. Didn't really work, but we don't know anything else. Our demo's gone down. This is a big warning as far as we should be out. We shouldn't be able to take risk anymore. We've got demo though, so we think we should stay in. Once again, we lost 2 scouts. We now realise, yeah, okay, we should have got out. We're going to run away. There's scouts trying to spam me. Soldiers in as well. I've got nowhere to run. Dodge the soldier, but the scout can pick me off when I surfed into a wall. And there we go, we wiped. They're once again going to be on our last before we even get the Uber.
Our control point is being captured.
Where's my scoreboard? Where's my mouse? So there's a minute left on the clock, and they're 2 rounds behind. They're already on our last though, so potentially we've lost this. Yep, there we go, 4-3. There's still time for them to win a minute 20. We're not sure what to do here. We say, okay, we'll play it quite defensively, we'll get out as soon as we can. And that's what we do, but mistakes after the mid-fight come in. Once again, we're going to go left because our demo doesn't like going top anymore. He's been pummeled every time the last few rounds. Which I think actually was our mistake. We should have gone top. Our soldier should have gone right, in my opinion. In fact, it might have gone right in the end, I'm not sure. Let's find out. Nope, we've gone left. If we'd gone right, they would have focused on the left-hand side, and I think would have just given us a tiny bit more space. So our demo's on the floor already. We've got a soldier pick. I'm in a bad position. I need to get out now already, I know it. We've got 2 people, we're going to run away. They're really, really aggressive. 3 people down, we've only got 1 pick. We need to keep running back, keep running back. But no, we're going to stop and fight, get the scout. Don't manage to get him, so we're in a really bad position now. I'm going to grab the health pack so I don't get killed quite as early. We should keep walking back, we should still be walking back. Tom's not going to walk back here. I'm in a bad position here as well. Tom's gone down. I'm going to get the Uber, but they haven't. They've got no reason to pop. There's no way our scout can get through. So they've got 20 seconds left. They pop their Uber. Ours is about to run out. I'm in a bad position now. There's no way I can heal anyone. But on the same side, if I was healing everyone, I'd be focused and die straight away. I'm coming in for some cheeky saws, but it's too late. I'm dead, and that's 4-4 with 5 seconds left. So overall, there definitely was a lot of mistakes that we made, especially towards the end. I let myself get out of position a lot, especially coming out on the mid-fights, retreating. I was a bit too aggressive, hoping that I could get some crossbows on people I shouldn't have, which is a mistake that's occurring a bit too much in recent games. Again, not just in mid-fights, I was a little bit too aggressive in my positioning, which allowed me to take spam. Didn't necessarily cost us rounds, but it potentially lost us a few yards or so, like, it lost us a bit of time, just because we had to play a bit slower. If I'd been a tiny bit further back, I would have lost a little bit more, took a little bit less spam, had a bit more health, and would have been a bit more confident to keep on pushing. There's also quite a few communication problems between me, Tom, and Drac, especially when the Ubers went on. If you remember the fight where our soldiers both blacked out of the Uber fight, and when Tom ran away from me. So that's the main things we need to work on, really. But overall, it was our first official. We hadn't had much time practicing before this, so I'm quite happy with the result. It should have been a win, in my opinion, but we'll go on to the Golden Cap in a minute. So thanks for watching. I'm Fallen from Team Colonslash from Division 2B.